7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mr. Legend Crypto. Guys, in this video we're talking about Bitcoin. Today we'll be looking for the Bitcoin bottom. Bitcoin has actually been ranging. Bitcoin is still ranging right now. The point for recording this video, guys, Bitcoin is ranging and one Bitcoin is going for $30,000. In this video I'm giving you 5 signals that actually usually tell us whether the Bitcoin bottom is in. First, we're looking at the Bitcoin RSI. It actually shows us when the Bitcoin bottom is in. We're looking at the Bitcoin 200-week moving average, and we're looking at how many percent Bitcoin usually drop during the bear market from the all-time high. We'll also look at sentiment in the market. We still have extreme fear in the market. We'll also be looking at Fib levels for Bitcoin. How can we use this to determine the bottom of the market? We'll be talking about that and more in this video. But first, guys, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video. Let's get down to business. Guys, at the point of recording this video, Bitcoin is down 17% in the last 1 year. It's down 11% in the last 1 month. One Bitcoin is currently trading for over $30,000 US. Now, Bitcoin has been ranging for 2 weeks right now. We've been waiting for Bitcoin to show us the way in the market. The market has been dicey. Green day today, red day tomorrow. When will the Bitcoin bottom come in? And here in this video, I'll be showing you 5 signs to see whether the Bitcoin bottom is in. Let's look at the previous Bitcoin bull runs and bear market. Now, this is the Bitcoin price chart from inception for Bitcoin. That's from 2009 2010 for Bitcoin till 2022. You can see all of Bitcoin's price action right here. Now let's see what Bitcoin normally does during the bear market. During the bear market, how far the Bitcoin drops during the Bitcoin bear market. From the top of the first Bitcoin bull run to the bottom of the bear market, we saw that Bitcoin dropped around 93%. Bitcoin went from around $32 to as low as $2. It did that in periods of 175 days. After that, Bitcoin went on one wonderful bull run and it had 2 tops. After the first top, Bitcoin dumped how many percent? Bitcoin dumped around 81%. So that was the bottom for that bear market. Bitcoin went on another bull run. When Bitcoin topped again, Bitcoin had another top in 2013. Bitcoin topped at $1,126. Bitcoin had another top. And where did it take Bitcoin to? It took Bitcoin, when Bitcoin dumped that bear market, Bitcoin went down another 83%. Guys, this is crazy. Now to this point, we have had 3 bear markets for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dropped 93%, 81%, and this time Bitcoin dropped 83%. This was the bear market from 2014 till the bottom of the market in 2015. Bitcoin dropped around 86%. We went on another wonderful bull run again. Then we had another bear market in 2018, 2019. Guys, guess what happened? Bitcoin dropped another 83%. Right now, from the all-time high, Bitcoin topped at 69,000. Bitcoin is down from the all-time high. Bitcoin is down 60-something%. Bitcoin is going to drop another 80-something% from the all-time high for which is set in 2021. We'll see Bitcoin get into a price region of around $12,000. Guys, do you think Bitcoin is going to drop to $12,000? Drop a thought in comment section. Do you think this metric that we just found right here, that during Bitcoin bear market, Bitcoin drops at least over 80% during the bear market, do you think it will play out right? That's the first indicator to check whether Bitcoin bottom is in. You have to see that Bitcoin will drop more than 80% from its all-time high. Guys, that happened 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I don't think the 5th time is not going to happen. Some people always say this time is different, but I don't think this time is different. Guys, another important indicator you should look out for when the Bitcoin bottom is in is where is the RSI. Now, the relative strength index of Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin on the weekly chart. And guys, I want you to notice something, that anytime the bottom is coming in, you can see that all this place I drew from the top of the bull run to the bottom of the market. Anytime the bottom was coming in for Bitcoin, Bitcoin would gravitate towards the lower region of the RSI. That's towards this 36.5 level. Now look at this side, from 36.5 level to around 29 or below 29 level. Let me put a horizontal line there so that it will be easy for us to see. And guys, if you notice anything, that throughout Bitcoin's history, anytime the bottom is coming in, Bitcoin gravitates towards this 33.65 level. You can see that when the bottom came in 2012, it got there. When the bottom came in 2013, that was an exception. It didn't get there. Another bottom came in 2014, it got there. We had the bottom in 2018, it got there. Right now, we're already there, but the bottom is not in. That's why I've seen 2 signals Bitcoin dropping from its all-time high at least 80%. The RSI of Bitcoin on the weekly time frame getting to as low as 34, and that's two signs, guys. Very, very important. When all these signs I'm giving you, all these indicators I'm giving you, when they form a confluence, that's when all of them are flashing the same signal that the bottom is in. That's actually the best time to buy. We've checked two signals now, and drop from its all-time high at least 80%. The RSI should be on the lower region, guys. The next signal we'll be checking for Bitcoin that usually tell us the bottom is in is the 200-week moving average. So this Bitcoin weekly chart, and if you go to the moving average for the 200-week, we realize that during when the bottom of the market comes in, Bitcoin actually comes back to touch its 200-week moving average. Bitcoin has done it 4 times. The first bottom came in here in December 2015. We had double bottoms, and one came here in January 2015. The second one came here in August 2015, and twice Bitcoin touched that 200-week moving average. Then we had another wonderful bull run. Then we bottomed again in December 2018, and Bitcoin briefly came back to that line in March 2020. Then we had another wonderful bull run. Right now, the bottom is currently Bitcoin 200-week moving average is currently at 22,500. Will Bitcoin come back to 22,500? Because, guys, we have seen it happen in the previous bear market. Why will this time be different? I always believe this time is not different. These are 3 indicators right now we have looked at, and Bitcoin 200-week moving average coming back to touch it after a bull run, and the Bitcoin's RSI showing oversold. Again, we see Bitcoin has to drop 80% from the all-time high. These are 3 indicators, and guys, when these 3 indicators are having a confluence, when all of them are flashing the same signals, or all the signals I've showed you, that will probably be a good time to buy Bitcoin. Another indicator you want to look out for in the market before you get some Bitcoin, when you want to get some during the bear market, guys, is the sentiment in the market is in extreme fear. You always want to be buying crypto or any digital asset, or probably any investment you want to do when other people are fearful. And the saying goes, you want to buy when there's extreme fear, and you want to sell when there's extreme greed. History has showed us that over time, when there's extreme fear in the market, if you're actually accumulating a lot of these coins, when the market go back to extreme greed, you'll be among the people that will be happy to sell. And see that all the other time in history that Bitcoin has spent a significant amount of time in extreme greed, buying at that time might not feel right. It might feel as if you're making a wrong decision, but later when the market goes back to extreme greed, you'll be happy you did. It has happened so many times in history. It happened in 2018, it happened in 2020, it even happened last year, May, June, and July. The market was in extreme fear for a prolonged period of time. We still found our way back to greed. Right now, we're in extreme fear. When are we going to get out of extreme fear? Nobody knows. But guys, I believe Bitcoin will find its way back to greed, and then everybody will be singing Hosanna and Hallelujah. And guys, when all these indicators start flashing these signals, and all of them flashing it at the same time, is actually really a sign for you to get some Bitcoin, because history has shown that if you get Bitcoin when all these indicators are flashing, you'll be in for a good ride in the future. So when the Bitcoin 200-week moving average is coming to touch, so when Bitcoin price is coming to touch the 200-week moving average, and when Bitcoin is 80% from its all-time high, when Bitcoin RSI is showing oversold, and when Bitcoin sentiment is in the garbage, when Bitcoin is in extreme fear, nobody wants to get some Bitcoin, guys, that's the time to get some Bitcoin when all these signals are flashing. Guys, the mama jamma of indicators I want to show you guys, the Fibonacci retracement tool. I really love this tool. It actually shows us where the top of the market will be most times and where the bottom will come in. I would really try just take this off and do it again so I understand what I did right here. This is the Bitcoin price chart from 2011 till 2022. This Bitcoin price history from inception to date. Now, how would I have been knowing the Bitcoin tops and bottom? How would I have been conveniently buying the bottom and selling the top? Yes, in hindsight, it's easy to try to pick that out, but in hindsight, we have the benefit of having data sets that we can use. Now, if you use the Fibonacci Extension tool for this first bull run that happened in 2013 to the bottom of the market that happened in that same 2013, if we go there, you can see that Bitcoin actually went on its full Fibonacci extension for the next top it actually set. Now you might be wondering, how is this important? How will you have known the bottom of the market the next time Bitcoin actually bottom? Guys, if you draw the Fibonacci extension to like extend it, you can see that when Bitcoin got to the top, it crashed back to the 0.5 level. That was the main bottom, but the place it actually found comfort, so the place it had actually found confluence was the 0.78 and 0.72 region. This was a very, very important region. I'll show you guys why it's actually important. Now, that was the end of the first cycle. After Bitcoin broke out into new highs, this Fibonacci extension tool was not valid. We needed another one. That other one will go from the top of this cycle to the bottom of the market that we found, because now we already have one top and one bottom. And guys, yes, we got to the top right here. Bitcoin continue pumping. What are we going to do next? We assume Bitcoin is going to go for the big mama jamma. And what Bitcoin do? Bitcoin actually went for the big one. Bitcoin went to as high as $20,000. A lot of people would have said, yes, you'd have not perfectly predicted the top for Bitcoin would have come at 20,000. Guys, but Fibonacci Extension tool is telling us that probably, just maybe, you would have perfectly predicted that Bitcoin finally dropped again from 20,000 to as low as 3,000. Guys, guess where it dropped again? To that 0.786, 0.72 region. That is where Bitcoin actually found confluence. Then when Bitcoin broke into new all-time highs, and that was the end of this cycle, we already had new high and new low. If you draw the Fibonacci Extension tool again from the Bitcoin all-time high to the bottom of the bear market, guys, guess what we did again? We actually went on the full extension. Bitcoin got and hit its full perfect extension. At the top of Bitcoin was 69,000. Bitcoin got to the top. If we expect Bitcoin to do what it has done in all previous bear markets, we expect Bitcoin to come to this 0.78, 0.72 region. Guys, that's around $14,000 to $13,000 region. Guys, do you think Bitcoin is going to come back to 13,000, 14,000? That looks like that will be the bottom of the Bitcoin bear market, because all indicators are showing that the bottom is near. Bitcoin is not touching its 200-week moving average. And in the past, Bitcoin has always signified its bottom by touching its 200-week moving average. Guys, markets in extreme fear, that's a condition that has been met. Showing us that the bottom is probably nearly in. Bitcoin is almost 60-70% from its all-time high. History has showed that when Bitcoin is 70-80% from its all-time high, that's when we should start expecting the bottom to be in. Right now, Bitcoin is just 60-something% from all-time high. If Bitcoin gets to as low as 70-80% from its all-time high, we'll have to go below the previous all-time high, which happened in 2018. Bitcoin will be trading for around $14,000. Guys, drop a thought in the comment section. Do you think that will happen? And do you think this my prediction and this my analysis is right? I want to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section. Remember, nobody can see the future. We're just predicting from the past. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.
7, 1.